It's 11:03. Time to get started.
Oh, right.
John Quinley from WFG National Title. Do you have
Hello,
a few
everybody.
words of opening wisdom?
Yeah, I just want to say hi. Thank you guys for coming to the class again. And I also like to remind people that we have the 25% off for first-time home buyers, for military, or any sellers that are 55 years and older. So it's always kind of a good
And
way to
veterans.
get us in.
And veterans.
Yes, veterans.
Did
as
you
well.
say veterans?
Military.
He said military. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
military, active, or
Retired,
veteran.
yeah.
So. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. And if you have any questions, I can always sit down with you guys and go over these topics one-on-one after the class. So happy to do so.
John knows his stuff as well as I. He's my only sales rep that could do this job. That
But I
could do
still
my
bring
job.
CJ in because she's awesome.
John doesn't have my patience.
No, that's very true.
Yes, and I've said many times, if I can teach my 88-year-old father-in-law Facebook, I can teach anybody anything. And Netflix, and Uber, and email. So come on in.
Forgive me, I'm outside there.
I know, this is a little too close,
There
right?
we go. No, I don't want to block everybody's view.
Okay, so this has nothing to do with what I'm teaching today, but in the event you aren't a member of my closed Facebook group, this is my closed Facebook group. It's CJ's Insights Marketing Through Technology. So when I leave today and everybody sees the great content that we bring to our classes every day, and you see this and you're like, oh, I've got to get on that group, and you send me a friend request, I'm going to say they weren't paying attention. You don't want to be on my Facebook feed that's just about my dogs and funny things. That's my personal feed. This is business only. It is geared towards marketing, technology, and how it relates to real estate. Okay? I don't overpost. As a matter of fact, I get accused of not posting enough over here. I have it closed because I don't like my competitors ripping off my stuff. So I have it closed, and if you send a request to join the group, I'll let you in. Okay? So instead of sending me a friend request, find CJ's Insights Marketing Through Technology. And if I had to go back, I'd take that apostrophe out because that throws people. But you'll see that it's a great group to be in. I posted a tip sheet. If you, months from now, say, oh, that was a good tip sheet, where did she have that again? You can always get into the group and go to my files. And I have files and downloads so you can put in there. But this is a safe tip sheet. Things like this, something as simple as how to determine if a site online is safe to shop from is on that guide. So that's a nice thing for you to download and share it with your friends, family, and clients. Okay? Another thing that I posted last week, not that one. There it is. Okay. Do you ever have that most awesome of awesome headshots that you love, and there's a black background behind them? It's just like a block.
Yeah.
And you try to put it on something and you're like, oh, it looks awful that way. I shared a site that you can go to and in 3 clicks remove all the background from your picture.
Wow.
It only works on people. So if you've got a house that you're trying to remove the background from, it doesn't work. Okay? It just removes, it only works for people. So this was the background for this picture and it's removed. You can see the gray and white checker box back there makes that clear in the background. So you can place it on pieces. Okay?
What's that website?
I knew I'd get your attention. It is, go to my group and find it. No.
I found
It's called Remove Background with, it's RG Remove, it's, hold on, I'll show you.
That's not the website.
It's right here and I'll show you how it works. So here's the remove background, and it's remove.bg. Okay?
And it works really well. We used it last week for somebody, for a picture we found offline. It worked in like 2 minutes.
And it works 2 ways. You can either enter the URL, meaning the picture that's online, but, caveat there, that's the one place that I'll do it and it'll say it can't find the picture. Because you have to copy the image address, and sometimes it's kind of convoluted and blocked. So your best way to get this to work is to select a photo that's on your computer and upload it and remove the background, okay? So that's what that is. So see, first one through, I get your marketing guy's attention, okay? So good stuff in there. When you're trying to do some of your own marketing pieces and work on things, it comes in handy. Whenever I'm doing a class that's open to everybody, I'll post it in here, so if you ever wanna show up somewhere, if I'm over in Scripps Ranch or San Marcos or La Jolla, open to everyone, you can always find it on I post it there, but I don't overpost. This is apps that you might wanna share with your tech savvy clients that are moving. If you send them this link, it'll give them all these different options for moving apps to make the experience easier for people that are tech friendly. Okay, one other one. If you're working with investors or flippers, people that like to fix it up and sell it, or you've got a client that wants to remodel, this is a free app that'll do 3D floor plans. It'll even, you can put it inside a cabinet, and it'll do a 3D thing of the cabinet, and it's free. Okay?
What is it called?
Join my group. What is it called? Join my group. And down the road, I really think we need to do another class too. That's all the Chrome plugins. Who uses Gmail for their email address? Okay. There are a ton of Chrome plugins, free plugins. If you go back through my archives far enough, you'll find one that's a free plugin for your Gmail that lets you embed video directly in your email. So let's say you're doing an open house and you want to email that out to your sphere of influence that you've got in Gmail, or you just want to do it to a handful of prospects that you know might be interested. You can record a video in about 3 clicks, and it's in the email. And then you just send it out to your clients right from your
That is
Gmail.
an attachment.
No.
Was it plug-in?
Join my group.
I have. But I want to hear the last part of your sentence.
It's a Gmail Chrome plugin for Gmail. Because if you have a robust YouTube channel and you've got some good videos sitting over there, good video content over there, there's another plugin that lets you embed YouTube videos into your Gmail email. Okay? So that might be another thing that we might want to do.
What's the big difference if I just had it as an attachment?
An attachment, I'm not opening it.
Oh, really?
Attachments carry malware, viruses, bad things that happen. Your people that are out there fishing for things and dropping bad malware, and they pick up and hack into your email. And the next thing you know, you're in a transaction with a client, and they hijack all your email information and send it to the client and tell them to send their funds someplace else.
You know.
And it looks legit.
Yeah.
So I'm not opening an attachment.
Okay.
Okay?
Even if you know where the source?
The only way I would do it is if somebody emails me ahead of time, and like John says, CJ, I'm sending you a video in this next email that's attached. I want you to take a look at it and tell me what you think. I'm sending it next. Then I'm going to open it. Okay?
Even if I trust the sender, I generally won't open a video.
There are a couple things that you can check. That's a whole cyber fraud class that I just became able to teach from my West people. I was in a seminar last Friday. So it's a whole cyber class that's really good. Okay, so that's my CJ's Insights Marketing Through Technology Facebook page. You want to join it. And again, don't send me a friend request. I'll accept your friend request, but get ready to see dogs and funny stuff and things that have nothing to do with real estate on my personal Facebook page. Okay? This is where you want to be. Right? So, let's get into video bio. Okay? In case you didn't know, that's the class topic today. All right? And a picture's worth 1,000 words, and video is worth 1.8 million. Okay? So a picture's worth 1,000 words, video is 1.8 million. It's all about video. And there's a couple different ways you can do video. That's from a free photo app that I just animated, making it a video. But who has a bio written about themselves on their website? Yay! Half the work is over. Okay? How many in that video or that bio written about yourself tells where you're from? Okay?
Yeah.
Where you grew up. Brothers and sisters.
No.
What you did, where you went to school. what college you went to, what your extracurriculars were. Do you have a pet? Are you married? Do you have kids? Okay, because that's the stuff that people care about way before they care about how many years you've been doing real estate. Okay, people don't care until you make them care. And it's that kind of stuff, including that kind of content, that humanizes you to people. Okay, so with that being said, how does a video bio help you out? And you're going to get these slides. I usually don't have really wordy slides, but when I'm sending them as instruction, I do. Jeff Bezos from Amazon will not even let his executives give a PowerPoint presentation. The reason being, our brains are wired for stories, not bullet points. Hence, why video bio is so important. Okay? Just video in particular is important. Learn how to become a storyteller. So it expresses your brand, okay, and Brandon can help with that. It establishes rapport with somebody before you've even met them, okay? It allows you to be there when you can't be there. Shows what it might be like to work with you. All right? Identifies your tribe and common ground. How often have you had a transaction with somebody and you absolutely loved the people, the experience, and you're like, why can't I have 100 clients like that? Because you're not looking for 100 clients like that. You're just looking for 100 clients. So you want to attract your tribe. Putting out your common interests, your common goals. Like, I just found out Brandon and I are both from Ohio. Okay? And that's because of something that I put out there. So we keep those kind of details to ourselves when we want to open that up and let our potential clients learn more about us. It humanizes you, and you're no longer just another real estate agent. You're like, oh, it's that real estate agent from Ohio, okay? Or Michigan, or Maryland. One of the first things I asked you was I heard your accent, okay? All right, so you want to know your message and take a stand. I'll get back to that later, but you want to be brief. When you do this, a video bio for social media, which is one of the reasons we're doing this, is so that you can use this for social media. You want to be brief, you want to keep it at the absolute maximum longest, 2 minutes. Okay? And if you are planning on doing your bio for Instagram, it has to be 60 seconds. Okay? Unless you're going to do it in a story, which is another, we can get back to that. Okay? Think quality, not quantity. And maximize distribution. What does that mean? Maximize distribution is, I went over this with a class in Escondido this morning. 3 of the agents in there, I helped write their video bios with them. And I said, I saw all your video bios 3 months ago. Haven't seen it again. So it's not a one and done thing. And you want to, I said, so every month, the first week, you're going to put it on LinkedIn. The second week, you're going to put it on Facebook. The third week, you're going to put it on Instagram. And the fourth week, you're going to direct a post from any of your social media channels to YouTube, where you have it posted. Every month. Let it run. You don't know who has not seen it. And who's going to see it again and like it again and decide they want to share it. Okay? So it's not a, so when you maximize that distribution, and you can email it if it's on YouTube and you embed it into your Gmail, or just send an email with the link to the YouTube link. Okay? But you want to get it out there. So why don't we have a video bio? Somebody will have one or all of these excuses. You're camera shy. It's like, oh, I just freeze up when I get on camera. When I see that camera with that red dot pointing right at me back there, it says, you know, you freeze up. You hate how you look. Okay? Get over yourself, you're losing a lot of money. Okay? Because I cringe every time I see myself on camera. That doesn't say, I'm not telling him to turn it off in the back. Okay? So, this is also mine. Hate how you sound. I sound like a 3-year-old with an advanced vocabulary. I have this high-pitched, squeaky voice. But believe it or not, I can sing. But I hate how I sound on video, on recordings, my voicemail. Okay? you lack the technical skills. Like, I don't know how to do this, I don't know where to start, I don't know how I would ever begin. Okay? Or you can't afford a professional. Okay? And don't get me wrong, professionally done videos are fabulous. When you sit down and you're speaking on camera and you've got a couple angles coming in or you're doing an interview, those are great. They have their place. I'm not saying it's a one or the other, it's a both. Okay? But having a platform that lets you easily and for free create video content is powerful, and you want to be able to use that until you can do the professional ones and sandwich them in between each other, okay? Because professional videos are important as well. I'm not here to do the professional one, okay? When you tell your story, you kind of want to stop playing the hero in the story, okay? Instead, you want to invite customers into the story and become the guide in the story so they can become the hero and like you at the end. Okay. So you want to keep that in mind as you're building your story. So I'm going to play 2 videos for you. And I want you to tell me which one you connect with. Okay? And try to take your real estate hat off and just be Joe and Betty consumer. Okay? As you see a video. Okay? And I don't know if the music will play on this or not because do you know if the music will play?
It didn't last
It's not that
time.
important, but there's music with both of them. The volume on here. Okay, that's video 1. This one is just under 2 minutes. This is video 2. Mindy's was like 1:30. This is like 1:50. Oop. Who do you feel like you know a little better?
Jill.
Who did she connect with? People that have an interest in children? People that might have crewed? People that are originally from Alexandria, Virginia? People that went to UCLA? People that live in Coronado? Anything else that, all those different key points.
She was
Okay.
a runner.
She's all kinds of things. Tennis,
Volleyball.
volleyball,
Marathon.
Coronado,
Marathon.
okay, marathon. Okay. So those are all different people that she could connect with because she put it out there. So you feel like you know her a little better, but the other real estate agent has way more real estate experience. Okay? I did the second one.
However, the music was very monotonous.
Okay, well, then we can change that because in this platform there are 30,000 different royalty-free songs, music, okay? So, but you see how you draw somebody in and you put things out there that you're passionate about. What's your why? People want to work with you because they feel like they know you, and what's your why? Do you have a passion that you're attached to? I talked about this in the business building class. You know, put it out there. You guys have that platform with what you did for the Christmas present drive with the orphanage. That would be in my video if I were in this office. And I know that they had pictures to capture all of that you can put together with that. If that's not what it is, maybe you do, I brought this up in the last class, that you'll donate a bicycle to the Marines Toys for Tots drive for every listing that you close, okay? And you write about that, or whatever your cause is. It speaks to people. They want to work with you because of that. Unfortunately, not because of your 30 years of real estate experience, okay? Get them both in there, okay? I have an appointment with the other agent to rehash some things, because she's just awesome. She's wonderful. But she needs to let people know how awesome she is. Besides, the thing that stuck out to me was she has 30 years of real estate experience. That's the one thing that stuck with me in the first video. Okay? So both videos were made in the platform I'm going to show you today, that, and it's free. Okay? And then this was done in Canva. I talked about Canva in the last class too. Canva is a free design platform that lets you look like you have a marketing degree, or not a marketing, a graphic design degree with very little skill, okay? Although I have seen people botch it in there, it's a good platform for graphic design, okay? So everyone has a story. Whoop. Okay, so I tell my people, start with the baby picture. Baby pictures stop the scroll every time, okay? Use a picture with your family. If you were raised with brothers and sisters, a picture of you when you were all little, growing up, okay? Where you went to school, high school, college, or university. Your first professional headshot. You can even do a slide in Canva. Do your first professional headshot if you've been in the business for 30 years, like me. I could do my first professional headshot with my now professional headshot. And I haven't changed a bit. Okay? But you can do that with the year, 1987 to 2019. Okay? Underneath the pictures. And if you have any short video clips of yourself doing, if you run, bike, sing. I've got a gal up in Escondido that sings, and she's using that in a lot of her marketing now. Dirt biking, your kids, your grandkids. What do you do? What makes you you? Okay? A picture of your why, I talked about that. Business bullet point highlights. You were in the circle of excellence, or you were the top agent at such and such, or you were rookie of the year, or you were rising star, or you were the favorite neighbor in your neighborhood. Whatever your accomplishments are, okay? What made you decide on real estate? Did you have a mentor? Did you grow up in a family of realtors? Is that where you got your start? What made you lean into real estate? Okay? And pics of you with your clients and testimonials. That's one of the things that I would take my best testimonial with the picture of my best client, with me in the picture with them, sitting on the couch, yucking it up with their testimonial playing in the background.
We have to get their permission.
I would, yeah, okay. And I'm sure that they would not have a problem with it. And afterwards, you would want to send that to them specifically to get their thumbs up and okay, and then tell them, hey, share that with whoever you want. Put it up on Facebook if you want. They can put it on their Facebook and say, hey, I just wanted you to get to know my real estate agent a little better. okay? And a closing remark. People are driven and compelled by feelings, okay? Did you have different feelings watching those two videos?
I felt the second one was a little too long.
Okay, like I said, you have to keep it at 2 minutes, and we actually went back and took out the crew part,
Okay.
okay? So it shortened it up a little bit on her final, okay? So,
I have a question. So you're suggesting that we take the pictures, but all the story will be said written, not oral?
keep that thought,
Okay.
okay? Because we're getting into how we're gonna do it. Where do you start? Okay, so you're thinking, where do I start? The first place is you've got to write your script. You want to keep it around 300 to 350 words, and that's not very many words. Okay, so you're going to write your script. When you write a personal bio, it's always in the third person. It's not, I grew up in Ohio with my 3 brothers, you know. And it's or you say, originally from San Diego, John Quinley, you know, was raised with his sister and whatever. But it's in third person. Okay. Start with a sentence that includes your name, originally from Ohio along the river valley. Okay. That would be Sue Smith grew up with 3 brothers playing sports and learning valuable lessons, okay? Then mention your most important accomplishments that are relevant to your field of work. So if you did play sports, and those sports tied into your sense, you know, how important a team is, and attention to detail, and that kind of stuff. One of the things that I'm a good copywriter, okay? So if I give you 8 questions and you give me the answers to those 8 questions with a picture that would go with each one of those, I could crank out your video bio with you in probably 30 minutes to an hour. Okay? Crafting it together so it all flows. Okay? When you chose real estate, what it'll be like working with you, and a client testimonial. I already said that. Okay, I'm always trying to polish this up and make it better. So you're going to gather the images and short video clips. If you've got cute video clips that are on Facebook, there's a way to download them. Okay, it's real easy to do. I can actually put them in my instructions when I send this out to you. I'll put how to download a Facebook video. Okay, very easy to download it to your computer. And once you have it downloaded to your computer, you can upload it to this platform where you build the video. Okay. So you want to get and I listed baby picture, family picture, college picture. If you ran sports, you were a cheerleader. If you don't have pictures of certain things, the platform that you build it on has a library of free, like that crew picture that came out, the UCLA picture that came out. All of those are free in the library. Okay, and you can use them. So one of our sales reps, I'm building video bios for all the sales reps. We'll get to you, John. We'll play John's next time. Because I want to say over and over again that John was our #1 sales rep for 2 years running. That's going to be in his video.
Thank you.
But one of the gals who's my age or maybe a little older that works for us was a cheerleader in high school. All right. She didn't have any cheerleading footage or pictures. I used a clip of from Saturday Night Live, Will Ferrell and Terry the cheerleaders, and they're in their outfits and they're going on the thing where it says that she was a cheerleader and she set the record for the 50-yard dash. I have Wonder Woman running the 50-yard. Her video is hilarious, and you would not think that she would put this out there. She absolutely loved it. Got so much mileage out of it. So there are places to fill in the gaps, and you can be a little humorous if you want, if that's your thing. Humor is high up on my importance scale. On some people it's not, but on mine it is. Okay? So if I'm going to help you build it, there's going to be some funny things in there too, because I can't help myself. All right? You're going to want to have your logo with you so that we can put it on things. Pictures with or of clients with their testimonial. And there's a Lumen 5 library of images and videos that can fill in the blanks. People scan websites. They don't read them. So if you've got a 300 to 350 word video bio written on your website, chances are they aren't going to read the whole thing, but they'll watch a video. They'll watch a video. You know, you're one of those people. Yeah, we got. Okay. So where do you start again? You're going to go to Lumen 5, and we're going to go there, create a free account, and create lights, camera, action, and that's all it takes. So you're going to answer where you were born. If I sit down with you, I'm going to want the answers to this question, these questions. This is all I need to sit down with you. And then these pictures. And you'll get this whole thing. That's all I need for our appointment. Okay? Oh, and that. The professional headshot. So it'll go a little like this. And I only have this in here in case you're going to write it yourself. So that's kind of a template. Originally from hometown. Your name. Grew up with. Okay? Okay?
Can I make a question?
Mm-hmm.
You know how you're saying make this one video and then keep posting it to different sites, periodically? What do you think of just focusing on making a short video about where you were born or where you grew up, where you went to college? And you could still do this whole video.
But you still have to tie that. I like that. I love it's your video series.
Yeah, so then it doesn't have to go in order, but
Why is somebody laughing?
No, that was out there.
Oh. You're on to different.
You're good.
okay.
So
So
you can do that, but in each one you still have to make a real estate tie at the end.
yes, but that way I'm not bored with this one video of the same stuff. We know what she did, and you know what I mean. So like every
Remember,
video will
you're
be
always trying to get new people also. So probably the platform that you'll use this the most is Instagram. Because of the way Instagram works with the hashtags and the tagging and trying to get new people to look at your stuff, whether they're following you or not, there are ways that you can end up in their feed based on your hashtags
Yeah,
and tagging. So you'll use it in Instagram, and in Instagram it has to be 60 seconds.
I see what you
And
mean.
if you put
This
it in
one I
stories, the best place to do the individual videos is to run them in stories too.
Yeah. Well, like I do Pinterest sometimes,
Mhm.
and then there's a friend that I know, she's been doing it for a while in Chicago, and she does real estate, and it just constantly, everything about her is like, her real estate pops up, and Pinterest is like a not really real
Mhm.
estate kind of a place.
Right.
So I just felt like, I don't wanna do that, like, it's our business card just popping all the time, and houses, so there's a different place for everything, I guess.
So you don't want to use Instagram as a business platform.
No, I do, but I'm just
Okay.
saying, you're right, that would be better for Instagram, because I'm gonna do different videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But maybe like.
Yeah,
do
you can.
one.
And I'm telling you, we're going to go to Lumen 5 next. Okay, we're going to actually go. I'm going to actually copy this and paste it in and act like we're
Okay.
building this video.
Okay.
Once you do one, you're going to want to do another. That wasn't so bad. So when we go to this platform, this Lumen 5, I want you to look at it as more than just a place to do a video bio. You can do listing videos, coming soon, just sold, congratulations to my clients, change of address video, client appreciation party videos, okay, a series of a day in the life of a real estate video, okay. So we're just using it today for video bio, but taking an art, Coastal Premier, your website has a blog section. What? Did you know that?
Thanks, I saw it.
Okay. Do you ever use it? Lumen 5 lets you take that blog, take the article, put it in a Lumen 5, and it makes a video out of it. Okay? So, I have to have your attention. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. this last thing, as if this were your bio that we had written. Okay? All right. So now I'm going to go up here to the internet, and I'm going to go to Lumen 5. You'll go to Lumen 5 and create a free account. It's lumen5.com. Okay? And so I'm already logged in because I'm always logged in. I'm never logged out because I do so much in here. Okay? So I'm going to hit go to my dashboard. You'll log in and it'll want to know if this is for personal or business. To say personal. Okay? And you'll get in. And the very first time you get in, it's going to try to teach you the program, which drives me crazy when I'm with a client. And I just want to click through everything so I can get started. But the very first time you do it, let the people show you around the site. Okay, you'll have a kind of a working knowledge of it. But let me show you what a just listed video might look like. Okay. And actually, she did this as a boost. And you're not going to see it very big because it's not downloaded. But you can see when a video's done, you can upload it right to Facebook, share it on Instagram, or download the video. And once it's created, you can go back and edit it, and you don't have to start from scratch, which I love because there are some of them, once it's saved in a video, you can't change it unless you want to make the whole thing over. Okay? So here's how a listing video would go. And there is music. I don't know why it's not playing.
Do you recommend not having words in your music?
You can't have words in your
And
music.
this one doesn't have
Yeah.
it. Okay.
No, you can't have words. You have to use their music. If you upload your own, you have to use the paid version, and you better have the copyright to it.
Oh wow.
And if it, or Facebook's bringing it down. YouTube's bringing it down. So I don't know why the music's not playing.
You had hit mute on the remote before.
I actually just put thank you. So that's what it would look like for a listing video, and that is 58 seconds long, that whole thing, and then you put a branding slide here. Okay? So I like it when I have the whole thing taking up the whole page, right? So I'm going to hit create video. Okay. When you hit create video, you have two options. You can either start with a link, and that's for, let's say you have the Coastal Premier blog site up, and you go to a blog that you're like, oh, that would make a nice video. So you copy the URL from the blog, and you paste it here and hit go. It pops over into the next section, and the artificial intelligence within the program reads the words from the article and matches photos and videos from the library up.
Wow.
It doesn't always get it right. It's machine learning. I remember I did a video bio for a couple in East County, and his name was Rex, and every time it said Rex, it put a picture of a dinosaur over there. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay? I thought we should have left it that way, but he wanted me to change it. So, it doesn't always get it right, but you'll go, and then sometimes you look at it and go, I wonder why it pulled that over, and it keyed on one word from a sentence instead of the word you really wanted it. But it's real easy to go back and search and find what you want. Okay, so that's how you do an article or a blog. So who uses Keeping Current Matters? Inman News, the blog from Coastal Premier. You can actually go to John Quinley's website and go to the articles from Inman, because we post them a couple days behind Inman, and you don't get the pop-up of you have to buy the Inman Premier.
That's right.
So where do we go to get that?
John Quinley's
I'll
website.
give you guys some card, and it has my website
Awesome.
on it.
Okay, just go to his site for his blog content from Inman.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So all of those things you've seen agents post an article about why is now a good time to sell? Why is the holidays the best time to list? And you see those articles, and a lot of different agents use them. Who's taking the time to read them? I do. I read them because I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to get better at what I do. But your general consumer, a lot of them won't read it. But if you've taken that article, that same article that 100 agents posted that day, and you made yours into a video, who's going to get more traction, more eyeballs? Okay? So you're gonna wanna look at using that. And I can come back and sit with you and do those classes too. So start with some text is what we're gonna do for our video bio. If you've got a listing and you go to Zillow, I hate Zillow, but you go to Zillow and you copy the write-up from Zillow and you paste it in there and then you upload your listing pictures, bam, you got a website. So that one website didn't have very many pictures of the listing. She talked about the view, the golf course, walking to all the shops. I got that from the library, and one off of a Poway site, and came together as a nice video. Okay, so just because, think about that too, as you do your write-ups for your listings, it's kind of nice to have a write-up that goes with your pictures, if you can. Okay, and if you don't, this is a great place to fill in the blanks. If it is, great schools, you can put a little video clip of some elementary school kids writing things out. So, okay, so I'm gonna paste what I copied over from the PowerPoint, okay, and we'll say go. So you can see how it works. Now, it wants to know, do you want to do one for Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube? That's this first option. The middle option is Instagram, and the last option is stories.
Story.
Instagram and Facebook story
Oh, okay.
size, okay, which is the whole screen of your phone. And there's a special place for them. All right. The Instagram and the stories, you used to have to use the paid version. They have just within the last month included it in the free version. Okay? Which is huge because I had paid for the paid version. I'm like, wait a minute, what am I getting now? I have a few extra bells and whistles, but it's now included, and I know John was very happy. So let's do the Facebook size. And then you get to pick a design, a style, and a layout. And what's cool is you pick one, and if you're done with your video, you decide, I wonder what it looks like in City Sites. You can click on City Sites and it switches it all, and you can see immediately what it changes it to. So I'm going to go to Fresh Spring. Okay? And on this side is the story. And it's all highlighted in blue, the different parts that it put over into my video. Okay? And you can see that we've got the big screen size here, and then this is smaller. And that's because this paragraph was too big to just put on one slide. So it moved it down, and this is a sister slide to it, and you can't change that picture. If you change this picture, it changes that picture too, and vice versa. Okay? So I don't know why it has a picture of a Camaro. Okay? Grew up working on cars. It keyed on cars. Okay? So you can see it built our video for us with scenes, and you can go back and change anything. The light of John's life is Charlie, his Rottweiler. You get some mileage out of that, John? Okay, so that's what he would put there. So if it was the light of John's life is Charlie. His Rottweiler. So I'm like, well, I don't know if I spelled that right, but if I come over here to media and I look for Rottweiler.
No, misspelled.
Yes, in many places. John, spell Rottweiler for me.
ROTT. That's it.
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw.
So we can say, there we go.
Yeah.
We'll pretend that's John and his Rottweiler, Charlie. Okay? And his Charlie, his Rottweiler. Okay? Already, we're tugging at hearts. Who has the Frenchie that was in here the other day? Oh, he'd be all over my video. Okay? So, graduated, grateful to be celebrating the ups and downs and roller coaster moments of life. So, if you want to say roller coaster moments of life, you can come over here in the library and say roller coaster. Okay? And let's say I want a video. I don't want photos and video. Just show me the video of roller coasters. And I take this and I pop that over here. And I want to see what that looks like. I hit preview.
Wow,
Oh, wow.
wow.
And they have so much good content on here. It's almost like there's almost too much because you have to start searching, but you can find like the perfect video for all of your.
Once for
All your
it's like
clips.
yeah. Okay, so
And CJ,
yeah.
I just printed off everybody that's in here's bio. So when you complete, I don't know if we have a few extra minutes, maybe they can, since that's the first step in this, is kind of touching up that bio. So
Okay.
Wow.
I'll let you keep
Look
going,
at
but I'm just gonna pass it
that.
out.
Okay. All right. I kind of would want to see what this roller coaster moment is about. Oh, I kind of like that. That's the one I like. This is what it feels like closing a transaction sometimes. You know? And sometimes maybe you want to make a post on
It's a
Facebook
little long, I think.
and you want it to be funny and a video and short and quick. You can come in here and make a 30-second video and put it on Instagram. Okay? To say, this is the kind of day I had today. We did this, 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 and this. And you have this picture going the whole time, and that's your video that you post. It doesn't cost you anything. It's going to get you eyeballs. It's a video. It's professional, but it's fun.
Oh, man.
It's I know one more thing. Okay, so you get the idea. Now, when you have your own pictures that you want to load, I'm still in media. I come over here to uploads. Okay, and you hit upload media. Navigate to where you are on your computer that has the pictures and upload your pictures. Or if you've downloaded them here and there in your download queue, you can also just hit upload media and drag them from your or if you have a Mac, you can drag and drop them from your desktop. Just grab them all at once and pull them over. Otherwise, you have to wait for each one to load before you can get another one.
I have a
So
question.
grab them all and drag them over.
When you do these slides or the clip, for every clip it's a piece of music and it's repeated all the time, everything?
No, you pick hold on, you're always ahead of me. I'm gonna get to the music. I'm getting to the music. Okay. I love the questions. It tells me you're interested and engaged.
Very
This is a good thing. Okay. So once you upload your media, then it's displayed over here. So you can see where I, have listing photos. Okay. And I like also, so name is a real estate agent with such and such. So if I want to preview what that looks like, somebody's handing over a set of keys, shaking the hand, so it read real estate agent and put that video clip in there. Okay. So the whole time you're building, you're also looking up here to our clock. That's 1:13. Okay. You can actually make it go faster by you can say normal speed, fast speed, or slow speed. You can also do normal, and if you think this one really took too long, you're like, oh, people can read faster than that, but you only want it on that first slide, you can come to advanced and say timing, I want to take that down to 10 seconds. Okay? So now when I look at it, it's going to be 10 seconds and 12 seconds, or I can even make it smaller, shorter if I want.
CJ, where did you click on the picture for that to get?
No,
to
I was over on the side
just the side
where it
of the
says
picture.
advanced. Yeah.
Oh,
And if
okay.
you're thinking, okay, sometimes when you bring your story, and it'll skip a line for some reason. It'll decide, oh, that's not really important, and it is important to you. You can also grab the line. I don't know if it'll let me do it because it's used it already, but if you grab this and you drag it right here, it gives you another slide. Okay. So if it skips some parts of the story, or you wanted to move some things around, you can move this up by using your arrows here, or down. You can throw it away, which I'm going to do, and it makes you do it twice. So you hit the trash can and then confirm it by hitting the trash can again, and then it'll delete that. Okay? So then your style, because I have the paid version, I have the ability to go down and do change how things come in, but I like to do a text background of bars and make it gray, like a light gray. And then it's never fighting too much with the picture to stand out, but the gray makes it look not so bad, okay? But that's the paid version. So if you're looking through your video and you're saying, some of those words are just hard to read, maybe I need to pick a different style. You would hit the style option, where we are, and you would say, let's change it to city sites. Okay. So the text is going to pop a little more, but it is solid white bars behind there. So you can experiment with different things, and it's showing you what it looks like. So if you wanted Golden Night, same, I don't really like that one. Cupcake Couture, depending on the colors in your video and things, and all right. But you get in there and try a couple styles and see what you like. Everybody kind of gravitates to this one because it's kind of cool looking, but oh my gosh, it is so hard to read.
It is.
Oh,
It is, actually, it is.
So don't
Can't
waste your
change the
time there.
font?
No.
You can't change the font.
The paid version you can.
Oh, jeez.
You're getting a lot for free.
That's
How much
true.
is the paid version?
Pardon me?
How much is the paid version?
I believe it's $462.
For the year?
Yes,
Or just, you get it?
for the year.
Okay.
Okay.
There's
It's like
enough-
$37 a month.
It's
There's
a
so
lot, but
much
there's
that
so
you
much
get
of the free
for
option,
free.
free one. Like I would wait till I was using it like on a regular basis before I considered upgrading, just because the free version.
Or if
costs
you
so
had
much.
a super duper extra special listing coming up that you needed a little on, come in and sit down with me. I can build it in my account for you and save it and put your logo on every slide and all. I have some extra bells and whistles, so I can help with that if it's, if it's up there.
Free version will allow you to put your logo on it?
At the end. But see, I can actually place my West logo right here in the corner, so it's up there through the whole. Now, you know what else is going to happen now? Once you get in here, you get familiar with it and you're loving it, you're going to be on social media and you're going to see a video come up and go, I bet they use Luminous.
I've seen those with
I've seen that.
celebrities, like Your Life Story.
So if it's
Love
good enough
that.
for them, good enough for you. Okay? And then all the way at the end, because right here, I like to do two things. I like to do a branding slide of you, okay? And then you also, and you can change this up by changing the outro. This is called an outro. And then you get a one that's not full screen, that's logo and message, okay? So you would, let me change this.
Oh, so you don't get that one? You could.
No, you have an option of either, okay? But if you want to upload a logo, you just click here. This is the only place that you don't have to have it loaded on the side in the program. You can actually navigate to your computer. Let's see. And I will show you. Well, I might as well use one of mine. Okay. So if I wanted to use that. Okay, and you can change the share this video to anything. You can say, call John. Okay, so there's me at the end, and then I can say, share this video. But even if you use that at the end and your branding slide above that, you use the branding slide as if it's a regular photograph and pull it and drag it over. Okay, and I can help you create that in Canva. And then share this video if you wanted to say, call CJ, okay, and share with friends.
So when you say that, it's not like they could click on it and share?
Well, yeah, it's uploaded
Really?
in Facebook, and they see it, and if you have your,
Oh, you're just telling them to share.
to share it, yeah, they just hit the share button and share it out,
That's true.
okay? So anyway, once you get, music.
Oh, yeah.
So now, the fabulous thing about this is there are 30,000 music tracks loaded in here.
Oh, my God.
And the downside of that is there are 30,000 music tracks in here, and you can go down that rabbit hole in a hurry and spend hours. In my follow-up email to you that I send with the slides, I give you like 10 or 12 good songs that aren't monotonous, okay? And what's cool is if your video is a minute and 30 seconds, you don't want to choose a song that's 30 seconds long. Doesn't matter, you can go long. Don't pick one that's 5 minutes long because then it'll be a severe cutoff for usually. But it gives you how long it is. And if you wanted something happy, you can search by happy that way, or you can go to the mood. Okay, so to hear it, you click on. It keeps progressing. And I know there's one that you're thinking, I would never look for wedding music to put, but there are some wedding songs over here that don't sound like
Italian
weddings.
heartbreak?
Which is what?
Italian heartbreak. That's it.
This one
Yeah.
right here? It's probably slow.
Oh yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you don't want to, unless you're going in for a massage. You don't want to use that one, okay? Alright? So, but you can also search by mood over here. So if angry would not be good to use for a bio or real estate. So you can do bright, calm, funky, happy, inspirational. Okay. So there's some that are like cinematic too. We used a good one on Mike Katie's $7 million listing that he had in Del Mar down there. It was awesome. It started with drumsticks, click, 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 wow, wow, and the ocean waves hit the shore. I couldn't have timed it any better. Trust me,
Which one was
what's
that?
happened. I'd have to go back and look. Okay. But it was. If you go on Mike Katie's page, you can go and find it. Yeah. So anyway, once you have it all crafted exactly how you want it, you always, always, always hit the preview. Okay. Trust me, as it plays through, you're going to find, oh, I need a period there, I need a comma there, I misspelled that, or I want to say that a little different, or I would definitely change those colors. Okay? But you go through and you watch the whole video, you see how the music plays with it, and if it works out well, okay, that's our roller coaster life in real estate there. Then you hit finish. And when you hit finish, it will tell you that it's rendering. Okay? And it'll take about 15 minutes for it to render. And even if you accidentally close out of this and you're like, oh, it saved it. And it's in your drafts. Okay?
Okay.
So if I go back to Lumen 5, it's on my dashboard. Look, see, I never saved that, but it's there. So I can go back in and continue editing it. Okay?
Is there a way to, just to be sure, can you save it before?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Just in case you're really nervous. And this is what the story size looks like. Okay? Just so you can see what it looks like. All right. That was for a class I was teaching over in Coronado. It's like a 30-second clip. So I used everything that was in the program, set it up for story size, and you can see how my West logo is on most of the screens. And then the back branding slide, I created in Canvas so it fit perfectly for the story size for the outtake, okay? So I put that on Instagram stories, so that was my back branding slide, okay? So it's the story played. And people know they can go to my link in my bio and pull up all the classes that I'm teaching that are open. Like this class, I just said I was going to be here today, this morning. I posted something, tagged Coastal Premier in it. I said I'd be here, but this was not open for registration. My other classes have a Eventbrite registration on it. Okay? So that's the story size. So just because you created a video and it fits for Facebook, and you click to switch it to Instagram size, does not mean it will work. Especially with your listing photos. You may have to dump them into Canva, get them in the right size, and put them back. So especially with the photos that you upload yourself, they don't automatically, magically transform to Instagram size. Get them in Insta size first, and then upload them into Lumen 5.
So when you do it the way you just did it,
Mm-hmm,
it's able to go onto Facebook with no problem.
yes.
Not necessarily Instagram with no problem.
No, well, let's look. If I go back to Lumen 5, okay, and I pull up the one that we just did and I hit continue editing, right here's where you switch it. See where it says landscape 16 to 9?
Mhm.
I'm going to switch it to square. So it automatically took all of the stuff that comes in Lumen 5 and makes it fit. Okay, and then the only thing I uploaded was my logo at the end, and it works just fine.
Can you make it in the square, the Instagram one, and post that one to Facebook?
Yes.
So if you just wanted to make one version, it's better almost to make it in the Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say if you had to choose one, you definitely want to choose
Mm-hmm.
Instagram. But if you can do both, it does look better for each one. Like because I've seen people post the
Your
Facebook ones to
listing
Instagram and
ones.
it cuts off like a quarter of the page and then you can't read all the words fully. So it only takes like 2 seconds to download the different ones.
Just make sure that your listing photos, if you're doing a listing video, that your listing photos are displayed as awesome as they are usually from a professional photographer. And sometimes it won't play as great on a listing video in Instagram size on Facebook.
Okay.
Okay? But play with it. It's free and it's easy.
For your branding slide, I know that CJ mentioned that she can help you out with that, so feel free to reach out to her. But we also have the Patrick as our in-house graphic designer, so he can
Is this
create.
Patrick?
No, that's Hunter.
Hunter.
Patrick's in the office
Okay.
at the moment, but he can create stuff off of Canva just on like Photoshop. But then if you wanted help on Canva, Hunter does a lot of stuff on Canva himself. So I
And
just know
Canva is free and easy.
CJ may get busy with dealing with all kinds of agents, so feel free to reach out to her. But we can also help with those things as well.
And in my follow-up video, I will put the Lumen slide sizes.
Okay.
So that you know if you are creating in Photoshop or creating in Canva, what the dimensions are that you need to have it display the best in Lumen. I'll include that in the email.
And the
We
reason
ran into that.
The reason why I printed off the because I was just trying to think. I know today like there's a lot of steps to this, and to actually putting everything we learned into action. I think the first step is touching up your bios, because when I looked at everybody's bios, they're not in really the format that she has. So if we pull up that
It's
slide,
more
then we
professional
can-
about your professional experience probably.
But yeah, it's most of them are more about the professional experience. So touching up your bios first, and then we can get those re-uploaded to your, because that probably makes your bio, your written bio, better anyway for your site. So we can touch up your bios first, and then start picking out the pictures and the videos that you want for that, and then we can help you kind of step by step through the process.
And think about like trying to put some like clips too, like when you're writing your bio, just like you're saying, like thinking of some clips that'll go along, or how you can kind of like visually tell the story, and that'll help you kind of like write the bio and come up with something good for this.
If they go to your slide that is about the 10 things or whatever they need in their bio, if they write that out with bullet points and pick out photos that they want, can they send that kind of stuff to you, or is it better for them to send it to me? Okay.
I don't know why, and I didn't know this about myself, but I have a gift. I can crank out a bio. There's like, oh, I love that, and it's just comes to me. I don't know, maybe because I had an English major in college, but
Do you enjoy this?
yes,
Clearly.
Do you think we will enjoy it?
yes, I'm infectious. Yes, you will. Trust me. Especially when you get into, well, once you get your bio out, and I'm going to tell you when you really will love it, is when you start getting feedback. And you will get feedback and people go, this is great. This is awesome. I didn't know that about you. You know, where did you who made this? This looks so professional. I love this. I'm so glad you put it out there. That's when you're going to love it. Because it happens. I have had to put my sales reps in headlocks get them to sit down with me and do this, and the ones that have done it absolutely love what they got. So you too can be out there going, meet so and so, you know. So the story of such and such was great. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know what your workload is, like if you're able to work with individual, like if they send you stuff
I can.
individually, okay, that's great.
I can.
So,
It's awesome.
I'm gonna hold you to all your orders.
because everybody here, there's
All your business.
7 people here, I think, I hope that all 7 of you don't just leave this class and not complete a video bio, actually make each and every single person make one, like.
Wouldn't you agree, and this is what you do, this is so easy to put together, because
We
when
don't
you're in
even have
front
to
of,
talk.
I was gonna say, when you're in front of a
That's the
camera,
best
you
part.
freeze up and you have to take 50
You know?
takes before you get it right, and until you start to feel comfortable in front of a camera too, and so you aren't likely to use it if you don't like the way it turned out.
Even if you have another one where you're talking in front of the camera, this can be a nice supplement. And I think that, I mean, I would love all 130 of our agents to get these done. But my goal is to start off by having the 7 of you all complete one, so.
It is, honestly, you guys, when it does work, like I did something like this like a year and a half ago, and I called on like the specific office for like 6 months, and the broker would never give me the time of the day. And then he saw that I was in like this place in Kansas City at this bar called The Peanut, and the next time I walked in, he was like, dude, you were just at this place, The Peanut, like I know all about it. And like from then on, we were just like, we were connected.
Yes.
Like we just found that common ground, and he was always open to me. So like when you do put this together, you'll make connections with people that you weren't really thinking you would, or they'll have like a similar background, and then it's like, oh, that was well worthwhile.
And you
It's a
don't,
good
you
way to
can't
tell a
make
story.
that connection until you put it out there. So I do these things called X bars. I like to call them genius bars, but my powers that be are making us call it X bars, because our theme this year at West is we are executing. Every year we all go to Inman, San Francisco, New York. Although this year it won't be in San Francisco, it's going to be in Las Vegas. And all the agents that are there, 4,000 agents, what we've noticed over the years is agents unfortunately sometimes become professional conference goers. And what happens at those conferences are you walk away with a ton of great information. You learn so much, but you come back and you are so overwhelmed you do nothing. It's like ordering from the Cheesecake Factory menu. You always go back to the same thing because there's just too much that's overwhelming you to choose differently. And that's what happens when you come back from those conferences. So part of our whole theme this year at West is I will still come in and do these kind of tech talks. I will also do a tech talk that's called an execute, where we come in and everybody walks out of here with an Instagram post, or everybody walks out of here with their Instagram bio redone, or you walk out of here with a Facebook post, or you walk out of here Google verified, okay? We all do that as combined as a unit. And then the third one is the X bar, or the genius bar, where I'm sitting in this room for half a day, and I'm taking an agent at 30 minutes each. And we knock out your video bio, or almost get it completed, okay? Or we get you Google verified, or we get, so I'll have a half a day of appointments, and each one's a different topic, as long as I know what it is, so I'm prepared by the time you get here. So those are the 3 things, well, 4 things we're doing, but the tech talk, the execute, and the X bars.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that would be great.
Yes, so that's new, that West is focusing on, because you walk away from those things, you walk away today and go, oh, this is too much. Well, I'm going to help you scratch it off your list. Okay, that's my goal.
What is Google verified?
What's Google verified? That might be one of our X bar sit downs. So if I Google, okay, if I Google John Quinley, okay, like we walk out of here today and you guys are like, what was that guy's name again? Oh, I think it was John Quinley with no E. Okay, so if I say John Quinley, boom, he's Google verified. It's not enough that if I Google you, that your name ends up here. You need that important real estate there. Because that's what people, you do it. You look up things, and if it's there, you get the square. You hit to their website, hit to the directions, hit save, or you call them, and you can get reviews here. So you get your business as a real estate agent Google verified.
How do you do that?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to sit down and find out, aren't we? Okay.
Just put in your name and see.
So, who do you want me to check up here?
That was for his company.
Jeannie Kane.
Spell it.
Jeanne.
See, I'm here.
Kayne.
Kayne.
No I in Jeannie.
Oh. Jenne. Sorry.
Jeanne.
Jeanne. Okay.
I'm on Google, so send me.
How about realtor? No. And you know what? It's nobody else's job to get you Google verified than you.
Can you see me? I think I am.
Okay.
Connie Cannon, realtor.
Wait, spell it out again.
Connie, CONNIE, CANNON, realtor. I think I'm Google.
You are Google verified.
Okay.
Okay, now let me ask you
I said
this.
yes to whatever.
Are you treating it like a gym membership?
What does that mean?
You've got one, but you don't use it?
You know, my friend Ed has forced me to do more, but I didn't.
Okay. Because what do you think's bigger, Google or Facebook?
Google. But
What
I
do you
don't
think's
know,
bigger,
like, what else
Google
do
or
you do?
Zillow?
I posted it, they tell me to keep on posting stuff. I'm bored, nobody says anything. Facebook, at least they tell
There's
you.
you don't really get engagement, and your posts are designed to send them somewhere.
Web posts.
And it's to index things, because Google indexes words. So if you have an open house coming this weekend, and you post open house, Carmel Valley, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, blah, 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 blah,
I
blah,
don't go on Google.
and somebody Googles open houses in Carmel Valley,
Oh,
oh,
okay, fine.
upload your video bio.
Hey, I've done some
I have a
hideous
question
bios
for
over
you
there.
regarding Google Verified that Google was not able to answer when I spoke to him on the phone. So the
What was it?
Can you Google Kevin and Diane Cummins?
Yeah.
Cummins. So they're there, but you see how if you scroll down, they got it shows their Facebook and it says it's supposed to say their Zillow reviews. I don't.
It should show their Zillow reviews if it's their email and phone number match.
Match.
Okay.
Okay? If they don't, they won't match.
Well, previously it did show their Zillow reviews, and it showed they had 50-some Zillow reviews under their Google verified thing. But I was trying to get, like, Amy and Susan have like 150 plus reviews on Zillow, and I was trying to get their Zillow reviews to be under the Google verified, and I couldn't figure it.
You can't.
Okay.
You can't, because Amy and Susan are different than Kevin and Diane.
No, not under Kevin and Diane's. Amy and like I wish that it showed their Zillow reviews, because this is where I found out you were able to, because at one time
Right.
Kevin and Diane had their Zillow reviews under their Google verified,
Wonder why it's not.
but it disappeared. But anyway, if you Google Amy Green and Susan Myers Pike, the first thing that shows up in Google is Zillow 155 reviews, but I can't get it to show up on the right.
So I think if there's any teams involved on Zillow, it won't show it doesn't come over. Because that's what happened with Brent last week. Because he was on his buddy's team. So.
I have a question.
And they have to match up.
Gotcha.
You know, when you're looking at maps, all of a sudden you see Coastal Premier or whatever, but like, how can I make sure I pop up?
You should, because,
I'm not, it just shows where
CJ,
it's
can you
at.
verify me, please?
well, I can't verify you. I can see if you are verified.
Yeah, please.
Hold on. I want to go back and see something on Connie's map. Okay.
Thank you.
I know
Because you're
Connie-
right there.
So you guys, I have to be in La Jolla by like 12:30 to drop off permits. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
this
run real
does that,
quick.
Connie Cannon?
Connie Cannon.
Oh, okay.
Right there. Okay. So now, let me look at you. Oh,
My
and
website's
important.
right down here.
Share.
You're supposed to get promoted for that.
Yeah,
In
share.
Mendez.
And you ask for Google reviews. And when I come back and
See that.
teach you your Google reviews class, you're going to see why.
can I ask anyone, or they don't have to have bought a house with me?
No, just say if you know me and or have done business with me, go to my Google review
No, that'd be good,
and leave
'cause
Google
sometimes
page and leave a review.
They don't wanna open up some people have Gmail, but they don't wanna open up a Zillow or,
Right.
what is that other one?
Or if they have a Gmail account, they
I
can
have
leave
to.
okay, so now you.
SHAH SHAHPAR
P-A-R.
Ostovar OSTOVAR.
To be verified to be able to give it a review. I'm not sure.
Or anybody can do it. Do you have a question you want to ask her?
No, you're not verified. And one of the nice things about being Google verified is when somebody, I've got a few things to take care of. When they Google you, your square takes up the whole top of the phone here. So they don't even have to
But
scroll
I
down.
don't remember, how do you
That's a whole class I teach. I can't just tell you how to get Google verified.
Oh,
I have
okay.
to walk you through it. Okay. So if that's an X-bar class,
Yeah, I think that's a good.
you know, whoever wants to, well, if you want to do an execute session and get everybody Google verified, everybody walks in with their laptops,
Right, right.
okay? So this is where I would need you to help stop by, you know, or you, Hunter, to help hands-on with the laptops, because you guys, I would have you at my disposal, which I would never have in other offices, so that's good, I would have hands-on help. For somebody that says, but I did that and now it's not working. Then I say, Brandon, take a look at that. Okay, but we can get you Google verified, and then I will review everybody, so you have one review, so I can then show you how Small Thanks with Google works, which is another, so,
Sounds good.
okay?
Sounds great.
All right.
Thank you.
You are welcome,
Messenger for the Google.
but it's important, it's your business, and